Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Fresh Squeeze podcast. I'm your host today, Jeremy, here with Justin, and today we've got a pretty saucy topic, if you will. We're talking about best and worst pizza places.
Let's get into it.
So, obviously, everybody's favorite food, or just, everybody, one of the crowd favorites.
If it's not in your top five,
then you're doing something wrong. So, pizza. This week we're talking about pizza. If you don't know already, me and Justin are very avid pizza fans. Every Friday is pizza night, okay?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's pizza and a movie all the time.
I mean, it's an unbeatable duo.
So because of that, we've gone and eaten at a lot of different pizza places throughout our time. So we thought, what better to do this week than rank our favorite and our least favorite?
And that is of popular pizza
chains. So, if you have some little mom and pop hometown show going on, it's not going to be on this list.
I mean, that stuff's still great.
Not saying it's not great, but if it's not, at least national chain,
Mm-hmm.
So,
or at least regional.
Yeah. Actually, there is one on our list that's maybe two that I know, or it might be only regional, but we'll see.
Yeah.
So Justin, let's. How about you start us off?
Okay. Well, us personally, right in our hometown, the most available one that we have that is our choice is Marco's Pizza.
Yes.
So, Marco's. I mean, it's the one that we're most familiar with.
We have it the most often.
But I mean, so we eat it multiple times a month. So obviously we like it enough to have it on a daily basis.
Yeah, we're gonna have
a regular basis.
You said a daily basis.
Yeah.
You're going crazy at the pizza.
A regular basis. But so what I like about Marco's is that they present a lot of classic choices, but it's I'm not going to say that they have the most unique choices, but they have a lot of what you would want on a pizza. Yeah. We usually get like a deluxe pizza with choice of meat and veggies, or we get a build your own with two or three toppings.
Yeah, sometimes Justin's favorite is a little barbecue chicken pizza.
Can't go wrong with that.
Cannot go wrong with that. Absolutely not.
That's probably my favorite thing to get from Marco's.
Yeah, there's just some I feel like when you think in your head about pizza, you think of nice pepperonis and lots of cheese,
which you can't go wrong with.
But so you wouldn't normally think about, let's throw some barbecue sauce and some chicken on a pizza.
If you haven't had that in general, you're missing out.
If you hadn't had barbecue chicken pizza, please do yourself a favor and get some, because it's so good. Not just from Marcus, but from anywhere. Because I feel like you kind of, granted, pizza itself I feel like is pretty simple, but you just can't mess up barbecue chicken pizza. It's such a good and easy combo. So
yeah, for sure. You think maybe we'll go through these and maybe we'll probably touch on which ones are our top at the end?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
So yeah, those are some of our go-tos. We also, like to get some variations of pepperoni and peppers.
Yeah.
Peppers.
Banana peppers on pizza is a top tier topping. Okay?
It's a definitely top 5 topping.
Definitely, for sure. Now, I know this is the pizza discussion, but I feel like it would almost be wrong to talk about some of these places and not mention breadsticks.
Oh yeah.
Because it's almost like that's the right hand man. It goes hand in hand with pizza as breadsticks.
Okay. Well, I know we've only started. I'm just gonna say, out of all the places that we get breadsticks from the most, I absolutely love Marco's cheesy bread.
Yes, Marco's has good cheesy bread.
One of the best.
Yes.
I know that the other chains have their kinds, but since we get this the most, this is what I'm most familiar with. Yeah, this is what's most
readily available in our area. So, Marco's, I feel like it's not it's not just it's not okay, it's better than just, it's not like mid pizza, you know what I mean? But Marco's isn't also anything too crazy. So I feel like it's just in this nice spot between, it's not too far out there and it's just a little bit better than just like your average basic pizza joint.
It's above mid tier.
Yeah, because they have your normal stuff, plus they have a couple extra more interesting options.
Yeah.
So
now the only things I don't like about Marco's Pizza is, I mean, I'm already not big on eating crust. I'm not gonna lie, I've definitely turned around in the past
like 2 or 3 years.
No, yeah. Well, I mean, when we were kids, we were completely anti-crust.
Get this crust away from me.
And still nowadays, I'll eat a crust if it's more of a softer, doughy crust.
Oh yeah, soft crust.
But if it's crunchy, crispy crust, I still can't do that. There's just no flavor or anything to it.
Now, honestly, while I agree, I love a little softer crust. Now, I don't know how I got into this habit. I think it was because my dad does it, and then I was like, yo, dang, that's amazing. I want to start doing this.
Yeah.
So it's at specifically Marco's. Now, whenever we get pizza every Friday, not only do we get pizza, but we always get 2 cups of their jalapeno ranch sauce. One for me, one for my dad. I basically do not eat pizza from Marco's now without dipping it in jalapeno ranch.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care if it's pepperoni. I don't care if it's banana peppers and sausage. I don't even care if it's the barbecue chicken. I always dip it in the jalapeno ranch. And then plus one, it's just amazing. But then afterwards, let's say the crust isn't, exactly a choice piece.
Right.
But you know what? You do a little dab of it into the sauce, and boom, instantly makes it better. And I eat the whole thing now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm definitely not. I'm not totally anti-crust. Like I said, I'm choosy about it.
Yeah.
But all in all, the only downside I have to Marco's sometimes is, the crust is too crispy, and sometimes the general just dough is maybe a little too hard or too thick. Mm-hmm. But I really like a soft, but not a soft, but still structured pizza.
I would rather have a little bit harder pizza and have to deal with more chewing, rather than a pizza that I'm gonna pick it up, it's gonna flop over and everything's gonna come off.
No, you can't have floppage.
Have you seen that commercial where the lady like picks up a piece of pizza and like everything falls off
it,
and then it's just like a tomatoey bread?
No, but if it's borderline soupy, that's just gross.
If it's soupy, you need to get out of business, okay? Because this stuff sucks, okay?
Maybe in a little while we can talk about styles of pizza, but
all right, maybe we should move on.
Let's move on.
Okay, end of story. Marco's is a solid, can never go wrong
solid
choice.
Pick.
Probably
the most reliable.
Definitely in our top.
Yeah.
All right, next up, you can't out pizza them, and it's the Hut. Pizza the Hut. You can't outdo them. All right.
Well, are you sure about that?
I am sure about that, because people get broke when you have Pizza the Hut. Okay. Now
we should have had Craig Robinson on.
Oh shoot.
Because he's the new endorser.
Yeah. So.
Well, how do you feel about the Hut?
Honestly, so no, like I feel like when you're a kid, you're like, oh my gosh, we're going to Pizza Hut. You know what I mean?
Why is it when you're a kid, Pizza Hut is like the premier pizza restaurant?
I think it's because the roof looks cool, and you're like, oh, this isn't just, oh, this is Marco's Pizza. This is Domino's. No, this is Pizza Hut. This is
the pizza kingdom.
This is the home of pizza. This is the realm of dough. You know what I'm saying?
I guess if you think about it, it's one of the only major chains that serves predominantly pizza that actually has dine-in.
Yes.
And waiter service.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is a plus.
Yeah. See, and even though, I think it was also back in there. We used to get those little like
those little vouchers.
Those little vouchers. What was it? If you were like read so many books.
Yeah.
The
book club.
Book club. I don't think they do this anymore. Because like when we were in elementary school, if you would read so many books at school, you could get, was it like your teachers? You'd have to show your teacher, and then if you worked up to a certain amount, they would give you a coupon to pizza, and you could get a free little personal pan pizza. Now, when you're in like the 5th grade, it's like 4 mini slices, but to you, you're like, oh my gosh, pizza? I get myself a whole pizza for just reading like 5 books. This is a great deal. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's also why. But okay, even now, even though we don't go to Pizza Hut as much, we still get it sometimes. I still love Pizza Hut.
Yeah, it's still a good pizza.
It's solid. I feel like
I really like its fluff factor.
Yeah. Oh my. Yeah. Dude, I don't know what it is about like Pizza Hut. Their pizza is so like, it's like thick. You know, like not like deep dish, but like it's just like
the toppings.
It's padded. You know what I'm saying? Like there's some stuff.
And
on there.
it's pretty doughy.
Yeah.
At least last time I had it.
Like when we get like, let's say it's like, you know, pepperoni and like sausage or pepperoni and bacon. It's like this big fluffy cheese and pepperoni and a little bit of bacon sprinkled on top.
Yeah, see, you don't even have to get a lot of toppings to get a lot of pizza volume.
Yeah, and then you know you usually get some nice crust. So plus now I don't exactly remember, but I don't know how much variety pizza has compared to Marco's.
I feel like
pizza is more your standard pizza joint.
Pretty standard
with pretty usual choices. Like obviously, you know, if you get like a build your own personal pan, you can kind of like, you know, throw on your mix and match stuff. But I feel like with their ordering stuff,
but if you go there, I mean, they have big pizzas.
They do.
So
like
you're going for the amount, not necessarily the uniqueness.
Obviously, we haven't been in a Pizza Hut in a while, but last time we were there, yeah, I remember it was us and a bunch of friends, and we had like 4 or 5 pizzas on the table. You know,
see, once again with the dine-in feature, it's just a place to go with your whole group.
Yeah,
just be like, hey, we're hungry. Let's squat up at Pizza Hut.
Yeah. Now, something that I know you feel very strongly about Pizza Hut.
Going around to the sides again.
And I also feel the same way about Justin, but Justin just has a whole different level, so I'll let him explain it.
Okay. I know at least within our household, there's very differing opinions about this.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the breadsticks, they are very low on my poll there.
Yeah, Justin's pretty avidly anti Pizza Hut breadsticks.
Yeah, as opposed to the Marco's cheesy bread, which is pretty much just pizza dough with cheese on it.
Yeah,
which it's great. Every time over the years I've tried to like them, but especially in recent times, whenever we get Pizza Hut, which is usually a pretty special occasion, we're like, oh, we're getting Pizza Hut, all right. But then I see the breadsticks, I'm like, oh yeah, these things.
So I mean, like, seeing the pizza is still exciting. Yeah,
I don't like. I mean, obviously,
flat.
It's fluffy in the middle, but it's hard and flat on the outside.
But I think that's what makes it its downfall, is it being fluffy in the middle. Which you think, oh wow, they make it bad. But considering that their breadsticks are so flat on the top and the bottom, the moment you grab them to bite into it, the whole thing gets flattened. And then it just turns into, I mean,
because it's two sides of hard squishing the soft.
Yeah. And I mean, I hate to say that pizza has cardboard breadsticks, but I mean, that's kind of what it is. And
unfortunately.
And I mean, and they haven't changed in like 20 years. So, you know, I mean, at least from my knowledge. And
so if we get those, I legit don't eat them.
No, I won't eat one either. Because it's like, and then on the top, they just sprinkle a couple spices, and it's just like, that's not enough though. Because I'm over here like cracking a breadstick in half like it's a lobster leg. Yeah. Okay. And whereas we could be, you know, like biting into like cloud-like breadsticks at Marco's, you know.
Yeah. I can just go on about the cheesy bread, man. Oh, a plug for the cinnamon squares too.
Oh yeah,
at Marco's.
The Cindy squares do go crazy at Marco's. Yep. Indeed. Now, I do have to give Pizza Hut another point, because I know this isn't like, I feel like traditional pizza, but like pizza items, but I do like that they also have wings.
Oh, I forgot about that.
So it's like, you know, you want to have a little mix up, like, oh, I'm gonna get a little bit of pizza, a little bit of wings.
Oh, because they have like that like sub name that's called like the Wing House or something.
Oh yeah, I don't remember, but I just know like whenever we've gotten like the Pizza Hut big box, you know, you get like your pizza, you get your breadsticks, and you get, you know, your choice of like wings.
Oh, you know, I love the square Pizza Hut pizza.
No, that is that's really good.
Because it's a lot of fluffy pizza in the middle and just a little bit of crust on the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That's probably my favorite Pizza Hut pizza.
Yeah,
right there.
I think I'm gonna still have to do a classic Pizza Hut pizza just because you can't go wrong with it.
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely still cool with that too.
I know the ones around us don't have them, but like when the Pizza Huts have like the Wing Street attached.
That's what it's called, Wing Street.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
So I like that. So Pizza Hut gets another point for that.
Yeah, only docked off for the breadsticks.
Yeah, other than that, Pizza Hut's pretty solid.
Yeah, yeah.
So, next up we've got Vetoes.
Now, is this regional to us?
I don't know. Tell us. I'm not sure.
Well, if it is, then we'll tell you about it.
Yeah. I honestly don't know. It's weird because like obviously we see them in our area, but when we go other places, I can't exactly tell you I've seen other Vetoes. So I don't know. I'm
pretty sure it's just in our area, but it's worth mentioning for sure.
They're like, I feel like, okay, I don't know if this is the right word, but I feel like out of the ones we've named so far, they're like the exotic pizza place.
I would definitely say they're more specialty.
Yeah, because if you're going to Vetoes, you better not be going there just to get yourself a pepperoni pizza because I'm gonna laugh in your face. Okay. Yeah. You have to go in there and you got to get something special. You get something crazy.
Look at that. Look over their menu. Don't just call up and be like, I want the 2-piece combo.
Because they're going to laugh and they're going to hang up on you.
They're going to be like, that's all you want?
They're going to reroute your call to Pizza Hut. Okay?
Yeah. Because, you obviously you can build your own if you want, but you have to they have such a great list of pre-made ones.
Yeah. And I'm going to be honest, even though we've already mentioned this, I'm pretty sure it was Vetoes barbecue chicken pizza that put us onto that.
Probably.
Because whenever we would we were like, oh, what kind of special pizza do we want? We were like, let's get barbecue chicken. And I think they definitely have the best barbecue chicken because I feel like it's the original for us. And that's how it kind of set us on the trail of that. So
I think the two that stand out for me from there, we don't get them all the time because again, they're pretty exotic.
Yeah. And it's not close to us.
They have I don't remember what it's exactly called, but it's like a taco pizza.
Oh, yeah.
Which has all the toppings of taco, ground beef, veggies, cheese, taco seasoning.
Yeah.
Really great. And then also, we get this even less, is the mac and cheese pizza.
Are you sure you're not thinking of Pisanello's?
I know, I'm pretty sure Vetoes
really
has it.
Oh, okay.
If so, it's one of our regional places.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Which that's obviously another like
Tano's.
Oh yeah.
I think you're thinking.
I'm
of
also
Tano's.
thinking of Tano's. Yeah.
That's another regional place for us.
That's like very regional.
That's like in our town.
Just in town.
Yeah. Because they have a taco pizza. That's when there's little tortilla chips on there and it comes with little hot sauce packets to put on there. And that's when the mac and cheese pizza is.
You know what? Okay.
And that's what the hamburger pizza is.
Okay. In my mind, I was actually merging Vetoes and Tano's together.
Yeah, no, that's why I was saying Vetoes was the original barbecue chicken.
Yes,
for us.
You're right. Oh, yeah, Vetoes is the one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was mixed up there.
Yeah, it's okay. He was lost in the sauce, literally.
I'm just thinking about this like, they got so many possibilities.
What are the choices? Okay. So now we're back on track.
Okay.
A little plug to Tano's and Pisanello's.
Yeah. If you might just have to disregard everything I said, but what is your favorite thing at Veto's? Is it the barbecue?
I'd say it's probably I mean, to be honest, I can't think of that many things off the menu since we don't go there. It's usually, I feel like we only get them every couple months, if that,
Oh, yeah, is it... Veto's also has... I think they have the taco pizza, but they also
that wouldn't surprise me.
They have the Tony Paco pizza.
Now, that is what they do have. I forgot about that, and that is good.
Yeah. And if you don't know what Tony Paco's is, it's also a regional old-time restaurant-style place where they're famous for their chili dogs. So they put chopped up
hot dogs, chili,
with the chili and the cheese.
It's great.
Yeah, quite indulgent, but yeah,
but very good. You can definitely eat like one piece of that, and then you're kind of set.
Yeah,
I feel like that kind of sums up Vetoes.
Yeah, I don't really have any negatives for Vetoes.
I feel like Vetoes is just like it's pretty solid.
It's also one that we kind of consider more of a treat.
Yeah, that's definitely more of like, oh, we're getting Vetoes, are we? Oh, dare I say, you know. So, now, the next at least two we're going to talk about.
Not as familiar with.
we've had these, it's maybe been like just a handful of times in our entire life. I feel like
it's still in our area, just not of our choice.
It's just not usually of our choice. The next one is Dominoes.
Yeah, now that I think about it, I actually see a lot of Dominoes commercials.
No, I do too. I feel like Dominoes is definitely very avid with their marketing.
I couldn't tell you where the nearest one is though.
Yeah, I feel like the closest one is, I can think of it. I don't think it's not close.
Yeah. So, I mean, do you have any thoughts about Domino's?
You know what I think of every time I think of Domino's pizza?
Huh.
And I don't know why, because it's really like, it's from a movie. I think of at the end of Goonies, when they finally get out of the cave and they're on the beach and the police show up and all their parents show up. Chunk's mom
rolls up with the pizza.
With the giant Domino's pizza. He's like, "Oh, Mom, I love you. Thank you so much." He's just eating all this Domino's pizza after they just got out of the pirate cave.
There we go.
Oh man,
that's the ultimate endorsement there.
That's honestly what I think of every time I think about Domino's. Because where she just opens up this like massive box of pizza and they're just all grabbing slices.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. Otherwise,
I couldn't even tell you. Okay, now unless there's like, something great about Domino's, I feel like Domino's is just kind of like a pretty basic pizza place. I feel like that is the place you go to if you just want to get a pepperoni pizza. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Yeah, when you see in the commercials, it's not always like, oh, the all new pizza or anything.
Yeah, it's just like, come back to Domino's. We have the same thing as always.
I mean, they could be the underdog.
I mean, they could be. We just don't have them like ever. Yeah. I couldn't even tell you the last time we had Domino's pizza. It's probably back in school when we had a little pizza party. Be like, "Oh, kids, we got Domino's."
We got Domino's.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, that also kind of goes hand in hand with Papa John's.
Papa John's. No, I don't enjoy
we don't talk about Papa John around here.
We don't talk about the old John.
What's Johnny doing nowadays?
Definitely not pizza anymore.
Is he really not?
I don't know. I don't think he is. I don't know.
At least he's
man got in some heat. Okay.
I mean, he's just cooking the pizzas in the shadows.
He's cooking it up. Anyway.
Once again, for the quality of the pizza.
Yeah,
I feel like it's pretty basic.
I feel like Papa John's is pretty mid. Yeah, that's really all I gotta say. Papa John's is definitely low totem pole.
Just had to mention it because it's there.
It's there.
Nothing against it.
Yeah.
But
now, I feel like this is the underdog. This next one.
I feel you. No, because I'm not gonna say it's my favorite, but I don't appreciate when there's the slander.
Okay, because it's unneeded.
Who are we talking about?
We're talking about Little Caesars. Okay.
Come on.
Pizza. Okay. Now, if I see or hear any $5, not footlong, this isn't Subway. If I hear any $5 hot and ready slander, you're out. Okay.
Now this is the ultimate late night snack pizza. You've been out all day. You're with your friends. You're getting home from work. I'm gonna get a hot and ready.
It's like you're just trying to pick up something quick and head back to the boys' house.
Yeah.
Where you're going to Little Caesars because I'm picking up a $5 hot and ready. I'm picking up a 2-liter of Coke, and we're having a good time.
Where they have the crazy bread or something?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Now I have a quick story. So like, this was probably maybe 3 years ago. It was pre-COVID, and we were at our friend's house, and I remember we had, I don't know what we were doing, but we had stopped at a Little Caesars in his area. And
I think I remember this.
We had picked up, like 2 pizzas and 2 bags of, like the crazy bread or whatever. And we head back to his place. And, I think we were going to watch a movie or something. And, everybody else is they're sitting out in the living room with their pizza.
And doesn't someone else show up with the same pizza, right?
I don't know. But what I was going to say is, everybody's in there. But meanwhile, I'm in the kitchen absolutely going to town on this bag of crazy bread. I think I ate 5 sticks. I think it was my first time having it in so long, and I was literally I'd already eaten 2 pieces of pizza. I was like, oh my gosh, this crazy bread is heavenly. I was just stick after stick. I was just going. It was so good.
Yeah. I'm definitely a proponent for just general Little Caesars pizza products.
Yeah.
Like I said, not only is it, it's cheap and affordable, it's not going to be the most quality, but it's not bad quality.
Like when I go to, Little Caesars, I'm not expecting to walk out with some Chicago-style deep dish. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
If I went to a real restaurant and got stuff like that, I'd be insulted.
I'd be like, what the heck did you just give me? Send it back. But, I know what I'm in for. I'm going for a $5 hot and ready, which means I'm paying $5. The pizza has already been made. It is just waiting for me to pick it up.
Yeah. And that's definitely the kind, like, I'm literally only ever going to get a pepperoni pizza.
Yeah. I'm not going to, I'm not going to call it and be like, yeah, let me put in my custom order. No, I'm going to swing by, grab a pizza, and get out.
You literally only get one type of pizzas there all the time.
But that's what keeps them afloat is the $5 hot and readies.
Yeah. So I don't want to hear any of that. Oh, they're gross. They got the cardboard pizza.
The only cardboard in this discussion is Pizza Hut's breadsticks.
Yes.
Okay, their pizza. I'm not gonna say it's like. I hate to say it's like the pizza party pizza.
But it is.
But who doesn't love a pizza party?
That's definitely the kind that you get catered at school.
Yeah, because low key teacher budget. Yikes. You roll up. You grab two hot and readies for the kiddos.
There you go.
Head back to the kindergarten class. Boom. Everybody gets a slice.
Give them a 2-liter of Sprite, and they're set.
Kids are going. Oh, dude, not that McDonald's Sprite, bro.
No, not the McDonald's
kids be charging up.
Just the regular.
Oh, dude, kindergarten is going crazy.
So yeah, our boy Caesar deserves respect.
Yeah. Plus, right now they got the Batman
Calzone.
The Batman Calzone,
which I actually want to try.
Oh man, if you don't know,
not a sponsor.
It's like. We were actually just literally like 5 minutes before recording this episode. We were looking at a Little Caesars ad for the Batman Calzone.
It just so happened to pop up.
Yeah. And
I never actually had the calzone in general.
No, but it
seems like a cool idea.
It's like pizza, but it's like it converges in the middle. Like
I think what is it again? It's something like it's a pizza in the middle, but like cheesy bread chunks you can break off on the ends or something.
Oh yeah. But then now they have it shaped like a like Batman.
Yeah.
It has like the little ears. Oh, it's so cute. Oh yeah, see, it's folded on the end.
It's a bit wonky looking, but we get the idea.
But you get the idea, and and it looks great. And you get a free poster, not a sponsor.
Oh. We're gonna have to try it this weekend, maybe.
But yeah, I'm ready for it. I'm down. I'm here. So that wraps up our Little Caesars discussion.
Yeah.
Now, all right.
And these ones we got not as many things to say about.
No. I'd say there's only one of these I don't have anything to say about.
Yeah.
Okay. So next one, Cece's Pizza. Now, we used to have one that was close-ish to us.
To be honest, I don't know. I don't know how many are even around anymore.
Yeah, I haven't seen one in a long time. But we used to have one.
But once again, when we were a kid, it was like a revolutionary idea.
Yeah, I'm not saying this is the best place now. Since last time I went there, I was probably like 11 years old. Okay, yeah. So it's been over 10. It's been 10 years, if that. And we're talking about Cece's Pizza. Now.
So what was the gimmick there?
Now it was literally like it's a pizza buffet. You go in, you say I'm getting like pizza buffet, and they got like 15 different styles of pizza.
Yeah. But then we already talked about how we feel about buffets.
Yeah.
And we're pro.
Yeah, we're pro. We're pro buffeters. Okay. But then you add pizza in the mix, and you're like, well, geez, Mom, this is the best idea you ever had.
You saying I can eat this and just go get more?
Yeah. So, and now I remember that was the first time I had ever even fathomed the idea of a mac and cheese pizza.
Exactly. Yes.
I remember
it
seeing
too.
it first time. My little brain was blown away. I was like, wait, you're telling me they took mac and cheese and put it on a pizza? And I can have as much as I want? Like, this is revolutionary.
Yeah, it's funny that we both remember that.
Yeah.
Like, we were like, we're coming back here.
I gotta tell somebody about this. Like, this is great. And
that's literally all I remember.
That's the only thing I remember. Now, the other thing I do remember is, but it was great because after you finished your pizza, there was dessert pizza. Do you remember they had like brownie pizza?
It was like a brownie pizza.
It was kind of just like a giant cookie. Just cutting like pizza slices. But I remember you throw a brownie or two on your plate. You head back.
I forgot that part. But.
I definitely think like when you're younger, places like that definitely are like perfect.
Yeah.
Because you get like all these weird. Not that I wouldn't. Obviously, I mean, I would still eat mac and cheese pizza, but like not that you don't now, but like especially for kids, like you get all these interesting and wild things, and you just be like, well, get as much of it as you want. It's a buffet. That's what you're supposed to do. And
any pizza that has like kind of a special dessert option is an instant plus for me.
Yeah.
Like we talked about, the brownie pizza bites or the cinnamon bread or
the if there was an accompanying dessert that go along with pizza, instant classic.
Yeah, and it's not just a cookie.
Yeah, it's not just a cookie. But like you said, I mean, but then the Cece's went out of business, and I haven't been at one. I haven't been back since. And maybe maybe that's what caused my childhood to spiral. No, I'm kidding. I didn't have enough Cece's pizza in my life. It was all downhill from there.
Yeah. Now next.
I don't know if this is just local or if this is nationwide, but Gino's Pizza.
Then again, I've had it a couple of times.
I've probably had it maximum like 3 times.
But
I just figured we'd throw it on the list.
It's probably it's in the same boat as Dominoes and Papa J's.
No, it is a dine-in place.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
But I just haven't been there in so long, so it could be it could be great. Maybe is it a better dine-in experience than Pizza Hut? I don't remember because we haven't been. But as far as I know, it was just probably okay.
Yeah.
So.
And then, I guess the last one we thought of.
Blaze Pizza.
Yeah. Now that's a chain. We probably could have done more research to see which ones are national or not, but.
But you know what? That's not our job. Actually, it is, but that's all right.
If you sound interested in it, just Google it.
Yeah. Now.
Blaze Pizza.
Do you want to explain it or do you want me to do it?
Why don't you explain the whole how it works?
All right. So basically, Blaze Pizza is basically Subway but for pizza, or no, it's basically Chipotle but for pizza. That's a better comparison.
Yeah, either one of those.
So you go in, and it's dine in, or you can take it out. I'd say they're roughly like the same size as like a Chipotle, but you go in and you can either get one of their like pre-made options. They're gonna have like their typical pepperoni. They're gonna have like their deluxe and supreme pizza, or you can go in and just like a Chipotle, you can choose. I don't think you can choose. You can't choose the size, right? Can you choose? I don't remember. We haven't been there in like 2 or 3 years.
The size.
Like like how many slices you want on the pizza. Like a smaller pizza, a bigger pizza.
There might have been a couple sizes.
I don't remember, but you pick like what toppings you want, and you go down the line and. The sauces that they put on it, all this, all the works, and then they have they cook it because they start out, like it's not, and they cook it right there, They have this big brick oven, they throw that boy in there,
turn right around,
and then they're just like, it's just like, and cooking in the background, and it's just like, and then 5 minutes like, hey, pizza's ready, you know what I mean, like. So
that's a nice place to squat up with friends.
It's solid pizza, everything's fresh. You kind of get what you want.
They got brownies too.
They got brownies, yeah. So.
Yeah, that place is solid.
Yeah,
solid.
We used to go there all the time, in the evenings with our friends.
After going out places.
Going out and on the town.
Yep.
I
guess that's kind of all of our biggest chains or locations to review.
Yeah.
So, you want to do top 3, top 5?
Yeah, that works.
Which one?
Let's do top 3.
Okay.
You go first.
Let's see. I guess I should just base it off just overall. If I could pick 3 places to go, this is where I go. I'm probably gonna go for. Maybe not exactly in this order, but it's just top 3. Like we said, Marco's we know the most, so I'm probably going to choose to go there first. And, I love the specialty of Vetoes, but then you just got to love the just the special, not specialty, but the special value of going to the Hut.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Marco's Vetoes Pizza Hut.
All right, nice. I kind of expected you to pick that. Now, I think I'm gonna do a little switch up here.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna do, I'd say probably in this order. I'm gonna do, Marco's number one, like you said, get the most, it's most familiar. Pizza Hut, because that's like, I'm not gonna say it's like the deluxe pizza experience, but it kind of is.
That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah. But then I'm gonna throw in my third place. I'm gonna throw in Blaze Pizza.
Okay.
Because I'm thinking, with my three choices, I cover all my bases. Okay. We've got Marco's, which is the safe pick for us, or my safe pick. We've got Pizza Hut, which is like I said, it's a little bit more kind of deluxe-ish pizza.
Yeah.
You can go a little bigger. You can get some other things. You can get your wings, get your other stuff. But then I'm putting Blaze third because if you want to get pizza when you're out with your that's the pizza you get when you're out. Like I feel like realistically, if we're out with our friends and we're going for pizza, we're probably gonna, or we're gonna go somewhere like
if Pizza Hut isn't available.
Yeah, we're not gonna be like, yeah, let's go get Marco's.
No,
especially if we're just out somewhere. So it's like Blaze is the place where you can go and you can sit, but it's also a nice variety place with your pizza. You can kind of get what you want.
All right. Yeah.
So because I feel like obviously with any pizza place, they have build your 2-topping, 3-topping pizza, but that you build the entire pizza top to bottom. So it's like that you can fully get your choices. They got drinks. You can sit down. It's a nice place. So
yeah, I can respect that.
Yeah,
for sure. So that was a solid breakdown of those.
I think so.
You want to take like 4 or 5 minutes and maybe just talk about general pizza preferences or styles or whatever?
Yeah.
So
let's go ahead.
So I guess we already kind of talked about what our favorite toppings are. I'm always here for something with pepperoni, sausage, peppers.
Banana peppers specifically.
Banana peppers. Not all of this on it at the same time, but I'm a proponent for black olives.
I'm indifferent about black olives. Like if I'll eat it, and I'll be like, oh yeah, it's a black olive. But like there's been times when we've had pizza where there's just like so many black olives, and I'm like, okay, that's kind of gross. I'm gonna pick some off.
It's not like they have an overwhelming taste.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just like I feel like my opinion of black olives has changed throughout the years.
If anything, I really like banana peppers, but sometimes you can have too many.
No, you definitely can't, 100%. But I don't know. There's something about there's just these like little wrinkly black circles on my pizza.
I think they're a nice garnish.
Yeah, they're all right. Yeah,
So yeah, those are probably my choice toppings there.
Yeah.
You got anything else to add to those? Or?
No, I probably agree. Those are probably some of the best toppings you can get on pizza.
Yeah.
Now in terms of styles of pizza, we've had like deep dish.
Deep dish. Honestly, I'm not that big a fan of deep dish.
I think I like it, but that's definitely like you are going out, but you're going out for like nice pizza.
Like
and you're not gonna go out as a family or whatever. And Blaze is like it's like quick on the weekend with your friends.
Yeah.
But if you're trying to go to like a nice pizza place, you go out somewhere that's serving like up in the city, like a nice deep dish pizza place.
Like Pizza Popolis.
Like Pizza Popolis. Now we haven't had like authentic Chicago style from Chicago pizza. I'd like to try some, but or like I know New York has their own deep dish, right, too.
I feel like there's different types of deep dish and stuff like that.
But I mean, it's good. I know some people are like, deep dish is the best form of pizza. End of discussion.
No,
but it's like you're telling me now.
You want to eat that every time?
Everybody eats pizza every week, but it's like if you were to have pizza every Friday like we do, you're gonna tell me you want a big, like super heavy, cheesy.
Nah.
It's like, bro, I'm gonna gain like 30 pounds in a week. Like, what are you talking about?
So all in all, favorite style of pizza, or like thickness format.
Favorite style of pizza. Okay, we're going. Obviously, just a little bit crispy on the bottom, just so I can have some sturdiness. We're going crust. I'm doing like medium. I want there to be obviously some crunch on my bread, but I also don't want to be eating charcoal.
Yes.
Honestly, like, I mean, stuffed crust is good.
Oh, we didn't even talk about stuffed crust.
Stuffed crust is good.
Yep.
But at the same time, I feel like not everybody has it, so you just don't get it that often.
That's also a plus if you got that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Pizza Hut stuffed crust is where it's at.
Oh, definitely.
So.
But yeah, I think that's probably, obviously toppings. We said, pepperoni, banana peppers, the works. So solid, you can't miss it.
Yeah. I think yeah, I want a kind of a medium thickness to my pizza.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not totally all over thin pizza.
No, I'm not against it, but it's like, where's the substance?
Yeah, I'm okay with it like every once in a while, but I want a medium thickness, not overwhelmingly thick like a deep dish, but about like a Vetoes or Marco's thickness.
Yeah.
I want it to be firm,
Yeah.
but a little doughy so I can still eat the crust and the rest of the dough as well.
Yeah. It's actually ironic. We actually had, the night of recording this, we actually had pizza for dinner tonight.
Oh, well,
but it was homemade pizza. So, it was like it was, dough, and then we had like, there was, but it was BLT pizza. Mm-hmm. So there was ranch, there was lettuce, there was bacon. Actually, this was just a BL pizza because there was no tomato. It was T-less.
But yeah, I guess we won't get into it. But yeah, homemade and
that's a different story.
And prepackaged is a whole nother story.
Yeah, we'd have to. That's like a whole nother. That's a whole nother like 30 minutes of discussion of, frozen pizza and, that whole stuff.
There's different factors that go into that, but.
We ain't even gonna talk about that Red Baron stuff yet, or the Tombstone.
Oh, he's getting crazy.
That's pretty crazy.
Okay, but yeah, I guess that kind of encompasses the pizza rating and discussion.
You have anything else you want to bring out today, Justin?
I guess not on the pizza front. We want to talk about our other thing that just happened this past Sunday.
Bring it out.
We thought it would be worth talking about what we thought about this past week's Super Bowl halftime show.
Yes. Now, me and Justin more particularly aren't that much into the Super Bowl aspect of it, but we do like the halftime show.
We just like big events.
But also the commercials. Our rule is talk during the game, silence during the commercials. Okay. So this year's halftime show, they had. It was like 4 or 5 performers.
Quite an ensemble.
It was quite a lot. Because it was Dr. Dre. Mm-hmm. It was Kendrick Lamar. It was Mary
J. Blige.
It was Eminem.
And don't forget Snoop Dogg.
And then a surprise performance by 50 Cent.
Yeah. And then Anderson .Paak on the drums.
Anderson .Paak was going crazy on the drums. So yeah, it was a pretty stacked Super Bowl halftime show.
You may think, okay, they're trying to cover up a mediocre performance with all these.
No, it was actually. I think, okay, now besides The Weeknd doing the Super Bowl last year, which was amazing,
which was quite the spectacle,
was a fantastic halftime show. It was great.
That really emphasized, the singular performance.
Yeah.
Along with all his spectacle.
Like I think, last year and this year was very different. So, like, obviously last year, it was just The Weeknd by himself, and his was, like, very big and theatrical,
Yes.
Like the whole stadium was dark, There was lots of lights. I think there was, like, fireworks. He had
the set.
He had that big set, that one scene in the room. And then he
all
had
that camera work.
And he had all those, that big routine with all those people on the field, you know. Which honestly, it's one of my favorite halftime shows I've ever seen. But then this year was a lot different. It was more focused on, well, not that The Weeknd wasn't focused on him, but it
was just like a concert experience.
Yeah, whereas this year it was really focused on the artists. Obviously, they didn't turn off any of the lights. Granted, I think it was too bright for that visit since it was an outdoor, or like I don't think there was a roof on this stadium, but obviously, they had like a little set on the stadium. But I actually thought this year's was also probably one of the best ones in the past couple of years.
At least the past 5 years or so. Yeah,
because I think that, well, the reason being is,
what'd you like specifically like about the performance?
Well, because I'm glad that the artists that they chose actually made sense as a grouping.
They work together as like a genre.
Yeah. So like I was telling Justin, there's been some in years past where they just picked it seems like they just picked 3 random people out of a hat. And their music styles and genres don't go together at all. Where obviously all of these people that performed were all in the hip hop genre.
Right.
So obviously all of their, kind of performances and the whole mood and vibe of the whole halftime show is going to all meld together.
And it was almost kind of like a new and old music artist.
I feel like it was appreciation of multiple generations. It was, for people that grew up with the music, in like the 90s.
Yeah.
Because you had people like Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
But then you also had
you get into
kind of
the
like
2000s.
the mid 2000s. You got Eminem.
You got 50 Cent.
But then you've got in like the 2010s where Kendrick Lamar comes in. So I feel like they really curated it away to where anybody from like the past couple generations could really appreciate this halftime show. So plus I did like it was kind of like almost like a house kind of set.
Almost like it's like they were having a street party or something.
because there was people out in front,
a block party.
Then there was people inside, and there was people on the roof, and then
it just looked like they were having a fun time doing it.
Yeah. And then Dr. Dre was going crazy on the keys of the piano.
Yeah, he was.
And then Snoop Dogg was he was
just vibing.
He was just vibing the whole time. So yeah, I thought it was just a really fun halftime show to watch. So I enjoyed it. It was good.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I mean no big theatrics. Nothing like like it's gonna in your face. It was just it was pretty much just this is just a concert for the people. Which that's pretty much what the halftime show is. So,
like usual, it seems like every year everybody's able to grab some memes out of the performance.
Yeah.
In years past, there's always something that happens.
Last year it was the close up of The Weeknd.
Yeah.
This year it's 50 Cent hanging upside down.
Yeah.
Or Mary J. Blige,
just
she's
laying
there on the floor.
In years past, the kid on his phone. During Timberlake.
Yeah. No, it was the kid. Justin Timberlake took his phone and took a selfie with him. Remember? That's what it was.
Oh, but
those were 2 different instances. Somebody was on their phone and he took somebody's phone and took a picture with them. That's why they used to call him. He was the Super Bowl kid.
Super Bowl kid. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's always something we like to see how it goes down.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like they've really nailed it 2 years in a row now.
2 years in a row,
which is really good.
We'll see how they follow it up.
Yeah, I feel like they announced this year's performers like
they usually do it.
It was like fall of last year when they announced it.
Oh, they do it months ahead. Yeah.
Obviously, it's a big production, so I'm sure we'll in a couple months we'll start to get an idea of who will be performing next year.
By the end of summer, early fall. Yeah.
So, I think that wraps up our Super Bowl, our quick Super Bowl halftime show review and thoughts and discussion.
Guess that's what we got.
That pretty much wraps up our episode today. Hope you enjoyed us discussing our pros and cons of all these different pizza places. Whether you feel the same or feel differently, let us know. What is your favorite pizza place? What is your favorite topping? And I think that's about it. Anything else you got to say, Justin?
That about wraps up that pizza. That doesn't make any sense.
Wrap up that dough. There you go.
Box up that pie.
Box up that $5 hot and ready.
There you go.
But other than that, be sure to check us out on Instagram, where you can check out and see updates on anything we post about the show and when new episodes drop. And be sure to check out our website too as well.
And we're on YouTube.
We're on YouTube, and we're also on Spotify if you're on YouTube. So check us out in either place. So, well, that's all we got to say today. So we will see you guys next week.
Bye.